Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of July 19th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Leo, keep in mind, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. I already released those readings. However, the tarot card of the week reading is intended to be a message to you from source, something that they want you to consider this week so you can make a decision that is best for you and your life at this time. And I'll try to slow down my talking for you now, my channeling. With all of that said now, let's begin. Sometimes I channel quickly, sometimes slowly. I apologize. Tapping into the Leo collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Leo need to know? What is their tarot card for the week? And we're just on the precipice of your season. So if you are a Leo sun sign and you're celebrating your birthday in the first week of your season, I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday. Your tarot card for the week is the Ace of Cups. Are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? Could be romantic, could be platonic, or could be in regards to a project or something to do with your stability. So let's see where we go with this. At the bottom of the deck, we have King of Pentacles. What situation in your life is bringing you financial wealth and stability? New opportunity here on the table. And that could be wealth and stability. And again, in terms of a romantic partnership, platonic partnership, a project, certainly could be a job. So let's see where we go with this. Why is the Ace of Cups the tarot card of the week here for the Leo collective, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements for the week of July 19th, 2026? Are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Leo, we have the Empress. I would say that's a big old yes. Queen of Cups and the Fool. Wow. Yes, 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 across the board. Bottom of that, Queen of Swords. Okay, the Empress. Tell me why the Empress is here. I feel like you're ready to pour your heart into something new. And again, whether it's a relationship, a project, learning something new, launching a business. We're not going to take them. They fell face down. But I did see the Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. I do think it has something to do with your stability. Again, whether that's emotional or financial. Why is the Empress here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Empress is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Emperor. Holy Jesus. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Okay. You can claim that partnership how you want. Business partner, financial investor, romantic love partner, your best friend for the rest of your life. Whatever was energetically keeping you apart from your counterpart, the obstacle is being removed, okay? I don't know how it's being removed. It's being removed, okay? Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? So yes, are you prepared? Is your heart healed? Are you emotionally balanced? Do you unconditionally love yourself? I feel like it's a commercial. Do you unconditionally love yourself? Okay, stop being silly. Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Cups, clarified by the Hanged Man, the Chariot, and the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. Some of you may not feel like you are, you're ready for love, or that you're good enough for love, or you may feel like you don't want to enter a new romantic partnership because you don't feel like you have your finances in order. Some of you could be with someone right now and you feel like there's an imbalance in finances, like maybe they're wealthier than you are, or you have some kind of like scarcity or lack mindset. The Fool. If you're a single Leo and you, again, allow yourself to like drop that guard and put yourself out there in the Eight of Wands, I do think you meet a counterpart. Some of you may meet this person while traveling. So if you're traveling in the next week or two, I can see you meeting this person, conference, convention, even if it's just like you're on vacation and you're going to a store. Tell me about the Fool card. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Fool is clarified by the Two of Swords. You can't see this. Death card, Page of Pentacles. There you go. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. So you can claim this how you want. If you need a new boss, or like I said, a business partner, or a best friend, but this is someone who is your equal. They're your spiritual equal. They're your intellectual equal. Even if you don't feel ready, I feel like you are ready. You're not giving yourself enough credit here. You've been holding yourself back from either you're currently in a connection, professional, platonic, or romantic, and you sort of have been holding yourself back, like you haven't really invested yourself emotionally into the job or the friendship or the group dynamic or the romantic partnership. But I feel like this week, if you're willing to let your guard down just a little bit and trust yourself enough, it's not so much about trusting the other person. It's you need to trust yourself enough. The Queen of Cups is the energy of someone who trusts themselves. It's the most intuitive queen in tarot. So they trust themselves enough to take that lid off the chalice and to give and receive love. And they trust themselves enough to know when it's time to put the chalice back on and reserve some energy or love for themselves, or when to not allow someone to enter their cup anymore, take from their cup anymore. So I feel like this really comes down to, do you trust yourself enough for this? And I feel like the indicators here are like, yes, like you have been transformed. You have gone through a lot of difficult situations and experiences in your life there with the Death card to the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you've learned a lot. And I think you're ready for the new job, or like I said, the new business partner, the romantic partner. And if you're currently in a connection and it's healthy, I'm not saying like there's drama, third party, that kind of stuff, but it's healthy, but maybe you have been holding yourself back. I think it's safe to trust love again. If you're watching this and you're like, Jen, I have no desire to be with anyone, I'm good being single, then I just feel like, are you ready to love yourself more than you have? Because I think there's things here that you can do and experience local to you that wouldn't cost much in that Page of Pentacles. Like, take yourself out to dinner. Take yourself out to the movies. You know, date yourself. If you're not interested in dating someone else, at the very least, date yourself. And I think that would bring you a lot of stability, or add to the stability in your life. So don't hold yourself back from experiences just because you're single or you don't have a lot of friends or something like that. Anything else you need to know about this? One more shuffle. Thank you. But yeah, if you want love and you put yourself out there, this person's coming in. King of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Justice. It's possible for some of you, you're already interested in someone, but you think there might be competition for them. There may or may not be. I don't think this person has their focus on anyone else but you. They're looking right. It's like the King of Wands is like looking right over to the Knight of Swords. So even if you just started, you know, dating someone, again, I'm not talking about third party, but you started dating someone and you're not quite sure if they're maybe seeing people or not. They may or may not be, but their focus is all on you. You can go the distance with this person. If you're currently in a connection and there has been some disagreements or quarrels here, I feel like there's a conversation here coming up between you and this person. And look, and I don't know who this is. It could be your father, it could be your brother, but there is an ability here to have a conversation should you allow it in. So are you ready to have a new beginning in love? And again, could be with someone currently in your life or a new person coming in. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice, the Death card. You got that twice. The Death card, the Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, you have Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're ready. And again, you might say, no, I'm not ready, but I think you're ready. I think you have completed a transformation here on a soul level with that Death card. I think that this would be the opportune time for you to inject some happiness, to open up your heart a bit. Again, even if you're not interested in connecting with a person or people, this would just be to find a lot of different opportunities or experiences for you to enjoy on your own. I get the feeling some of you have just, you know, at least one of you watching, I think it's just, you really kept to yourself. You went into hermit mode and you kind of never came out of it. So I feel like this is time to move forward with that cycle of life. There are a lot of new experiences out there for you. Some of you have some like repressed desires. And again, whether you want someone in your life or not, I think this is your moment to actually make some of those desires or dreams become a reality. If you're looking to connect, it's a great week to connect with that Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Swords. Ace of Wands is there. I really don't think you have anything to worry about. And if you're looking for love, I think it's a great match for you. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.